Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Vlogmas Day 9. So if you're new, my name is Michelle and here on my channel I do weekly cash stuffing and budgeting videos. So if that sounds like something you might be interested in, please subscribe so you don't miss when I post a new video. So today we are doing my budget with me for December week 2 with my husband's income. So if you saw last week's budget with me with my husband's income, I explained to you that we are this month trying something new and we are taking his income and paying everything that's like what we have to live on. So like all of our living expenses, bills like that are going to be with his income. He is bringing home only $3,200 this month instead of the $4,000 that he's been taking home. So we are only budgeting with $800 this week, but that's okay. But yeah, I've redone my binders this month. And any kind of debt payment, anything debt related, is going to be coming out of my income only. And I have a whole separate binder for that. So yeah, this is just going to be like our living expenses. So it has always been a dream of mine to be a stay-at-home mom. And I just never thought that I would be able to. Obviously, I'm not yet, but practicing living on one income, I think is going to help us a lot when we are ready to do that. My hours at work have been cut, and so it's good practice for us to live on a little bit less. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into it. So the first thing we're doing is my bills binder. These are all generally pretty like fixed expenses. Rent, I budget for $415 a week. Internet, $30. Water, $35. Electricity is $50. And home gas is $50. So these are the only ones that kind of like change. I mean, like what I put in there doesn't change, but my bill changes. And like I said last week, I don't have my bill yet, but I'm expecting my gas to be a lot higher this month. So hopefully we can keep that under control this winter. But child support gets $70. So my husband does have 4 kids with his ex-wife. 2 are adults and 2 are teenagers. 1 teenager lives with us. 1 teenager lives with their mom. And so that's who we pay child support on. And then subscriptions, we have $15 a week. I'm filming this actually like right after last week's budget with me. So I haven't sat down with my husband yet, but we are going to be sitting down and like seeing what we can cancel and try to get the monthly subscriptions to be like as low as possible. Next we have high priority sinking. Oh no, just kidding. So this all together is going to be $665. And then now we have high priority sinking funds, which when I do my budget with me, I will like kind of go through and like calculate what goes where with these. However, my husband's income is like more fixed. So with me, I make cash tips and it's never the same every single week. So I always have a different number that I'm working with. His is pretty much the same. So I have gone through and made like a little template that I follow for everything that needs to be stuffed. $3,200 a month, $800 a week is like the minimum that I have come up with that we can live on. Not including food or gas. If you saw last week's video, I talked about how that's going to be coming out of my paycheck now, and we're not going to be spending any money on the credit cards or like anything like that. I'm not even going to be like putting it in cash stuffing. Just that's what I have on my debit card in my checking account, and that's what we have. That's it. So yeah, phone bill, we do have Mint Mobile, and we have 4 lines on Mint Mobile. Me, my husband, and my 2 stepkids. So I get the annual plan, so it ends up being cheaper that way. $20 a week for the 4 of us. I think that's pretty affordable. That's $100 a month for 4 lines. I think that's pretty good. No, not even. It's like 80, 24. Yeah, it's like $80 a month for 4 lines. I think that's pretty reasonable. Trash is $10 a week is what I budget for. Car insurance, $80 a week. We do have 3 cars and 2 motorcycles that are insured. We only drive 2 cars and 1 motorcycle. My stepson's actually been riding the motorcycle to school. I take my nephew to school too because they're the same age and he lives like 6 houses away from us. So I just take both of them to school at the same time. But I've been like following him to school with the motorcycle because, you know, he's only 16. But it's right down the street. It's really not that far. So we let him do it. But it's been kind of terrifying, but he's doing a good job. But yeah, we want to get him his motorcycle license and then give him one of the motorcycles eventually. But yeah, he's been practicing with that and he's doing really good. But car registration is getting $10. This one probably won't be enough to register the cars when it comes down to it, but that's okay as long as we have something to put towards it. Medical and dental is going to get $15. And then if you notice, these two are different than I had last week. So cow might sound kind of weird, but recently, what was it? I think it was October. We ended up ordering half a cow from a local farmer here. It came from Reno. And we got it like the last week of October, I believe, is when like we finally received it. And we're really happy with it. Like, we're still working on it. It's only like November 7th as I'm filming this video. So like we've only been working on it for like a week, maybe almost 2 weeks now. But yeah, we're really happy with our purchase. The quality of the meat is like amazing. And we want to do it again. I did put it on my credit card when I ordered it, and I told myself I'm not doing that anymore. Like, I have to come up with the money for food. Like, food is a non-negotiable that I tend to overspend in drastically. Like, I spend way too much on food. I mean, it's easy to overspend on food when you're a family of 7 and inflation's like wildly like unlivable. But I'm gonna do really hard, try really hard, do my very best to keep our grocery budget like in check, because that is like my number one contributor to going over budget. So the cow is going to be something we have to save for. It is something I want to do again. I don't know how long that half cow is going to last us. It's like 220 pounds of meat, but I don't think I've ever mentioned this on my channel before, but me and my husband are on the carnivore diet, and so we only eat meat, and so we eat a lot of meat. And so I don't know if that's going to last us as long. The kids are not on the same diet, so I do make other things for them. But yeah, I do want to do like a what I eat in a week on the carnivore diet like video for Vlogmas, or like a grocery haul I'm planning on doing. So we'll see like as it gets closer to filming those videos like what I'm going to do. But I do want to do something like that. But the half cow we bought from, I don't remember exactly offhand like what company we used, but it was from Reno, which is local to us. It was $2,300 even for the cow, to be like, we ordered the half cow. They butchered it into cuts that we specifically asked for. Like, he called us and asked like what cuts we want, and we told him. They delivered it to our front door. Like, it was amazing. It was a great experience. It fit in our freezer perfectly, and we're really happy with the quality. So it's something we want to do again. But yeah, like I said, it was $2,300. And so we are going to be saving up to do that again. And I planned on putting money towards that this month, until he told me that his brother needed some more money. And so they're going to pay him out a little bit less this month, which means we're going to be bringing home only the bare minimum to live on. So these little things that I want to save for are not going to be able to be contributed to, but I still wanted to add them to my binder. So cow, as much as I would love to add to that, we can't do it this week. And same with new phone. So if you haven't noticed, my phone is broken. So I can't see what my battery percentage is, and I can't see what time it is. And if you open it up, because I have the fold, it's right now it looks like it's fine, but it's cracked like down the middle here, and this side like flickers, and it'll turn like straight up just like that bright color, and it'll stay there forever. It goes back and forth on like if it works or not in the inner screen, but when it does flash like that, it's like draining my battery, and like I can use it right now, but I don't want to. Like, I really want a new phone, so I'm going to be saving up for that. But yeah, again, we don't have the money to do that this week, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and calculate this out. Yeah, it frustrates me so bad because I literally cannot see the time or the battery. So it's like the spots that it broke on the front are like so frustrating. This one fell out of my pocket when I was getting out of the Jeep. Let me calculate this out. 10 plus 80 plus 10 plus 15. So 135 is what we have towards high priority sinking funds. But then like we were going somewhere and I guess I left my phone in the house and then my husband was trying to be helpful and he dropped it on the concrete and broke this one. And when this part cracked, that's when the inner screen also stopped working. So I was very upset about that. He was just trying to be helpful and ended up breaking my phone even more because this one was like, I was mad. And that was my fault. High priority sinking funds. High priority or bills is $665. High priority is $135. Total that out. But yeah, so I had my phone in my back pocket and it slid out. $665 plus $135 is $800. All right, so $800 is what that equals, which is what we have to work with this week. So that matches, which is perfect. And this is the budget I'm going to be sticking to for tomorrow's cash stuffing. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 10. Bye.